Okay, so anyways, got this this is Kyren Stewart with Jam Physics. And you got a special project for me, dude. This is what is this?
It's you know what? I'm actually not gonna be wrong. I'll make sure I say this right.
This is it's an ice skate.
This is my skate. A very narrow ice skate.
I think so. This is cool. Like this is like old school.
That the red tongue and inside is what's pretty cool. Especially if I like bend that down.
It's kind of classy. You got some '60s kind of vibe to it. Man, there's not even footprints inside of this.
Nah.
Like
so it's
kind of a store.
So it's a Canadian Flyer.
Canadian Flyer?
Yes.
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
It's
you would.
You're literally going to fly, bro. I don't know if these blades are even worth anything.
You don't think so?
No. I like.
Well, it wouldn't be. I mean, because if you were to get the roller skate equivalent of that, it would just be some old Chicago Super X.
I like the Shamrock. The freaking.
That's kind of cool.
Like there's like a Shamrock cutout right there.
So show the. What I was skating on?
Yeah, this is what you were skating on. It was a resold, real Chicago boot, not like the ones they sell for like $50 or $60, but this was the real thing. From about the 70s, they had the Vanathane 77Ks and
excellent wheels.
Yeah, those things are
these
freaking sick. And he had them resold. So this is actually not even the original sole.
Nope. And it skated nice, because of the fact that I didn't know it was too long.
Yeah. And these things are freaking dope, dude.
But they skate well. They're just I'm just not the size I thought I was.
Yeah.
Which is actually a very common thing to do.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. And we had wow, that heel block's just so wide, man.
It is okay. Does that do anything?
No,
because I know like the height of a heel matters, but
yeah, definitely.
But does the width of a heel matter at
all?
No,
it's just it's that height. It's lower.
What did you like?
Because
although I haven't tried an actual high top though.
Yeah, the height of the heel is lower because it's actually just more of a recreational design, right, as opposed to being like a competitive, artistic, or freestyle.
I think this is going to be. This is definitely a lot thicker.
It's just gonna help you with your 3 turns quite a bit. It'll make it a little bit easier because it'll pitch your weight forward just a little bit more than what this does. But
you still think it's pretty small compared to what?
Oh yeah.
Well, let me see your boardwalks real quick.
Oh, boardwalk. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah.
Comparing the heel heights.
Barely.
Between them, we're into the tech stuff that nobody really cares about.
Yep.
It's just what we do, man.
I probably need to get closer, but.
Yeah, an Arius Platinum. And
my favorite plate. I haven't skated a lot of like high end. What is it? Reverse kingpin plates, something like that, right?
Oh yeah.
But because I only skate rocks because they work and they're cheap.
Well, that one's reverse. That one's reverse rock.
Well, yeah, but I haven't skated like a metal like.
Oh yeah. Like Power Track Pro Line.
Because the rock is good, but it still didn't have a lot of deflection on it.
Dude.
So I haven't skated a plate like that doesn't have a lot of deflection.
When did you get the Premiers though?
They're Alicia's, friend of mine.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I'm actually going to be giving them back to her. Probably buying a set probably soon for myself.
Ask her if you can buy these ones.
Well, she has my Von Merlin cats.
So, how do you like the Von Merlin cats?
They're weird because they're 58 and they're 103s. I want you to try them.
It's a 103.
They're 103s, so they're slick, but they're tall and they're narrow, and it's weird. It feels like you're skating like it's I can't really describe it because again most people don't skate 58s. Like right. You skate like a 57 or 55.
It's an oddball size because 59 is like derby and jam size.
Right.
And then your 57s are specifically limited to dance, artistic, shit. Well, that's cool, man. I mean,
it was fun. Like the center of gravity was.
No, I bet it was lower than
was
heck,
nice.
man. It was like wearing a pair of
It
shoes.
felt very natural. But again, I wanted to start to do certain things. I'm like, nah, this front end is too long. I couldn't really do anything in the middle.
This was one of my nicer builds.
It was. You put a and this. Yeah. Wait. Did that come?
I guess so. No, we'll get it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is like. No, this was one of my nicer builds. I enjoyed it.
It was. You said you put a lot of time and effort.
It was unique. There's not. You don't see anybody really rolling these old Chicago boots from this era when they were still good. Look at the interior of this. If y'all want to know,
anyone who does, I made them buy it.
The fall from grace that Chicago skates had, like in their heyday. Chicago skates was started in 1914 by the Ware brothers. And they were considered the skate of skates. They were the pinnacle of skate technology. Like that's all there was, and I mean, they went on for years and years and years, and eventually what they did is they decided to go the route of selling to department stores and things like that. And when they did that, the quality suffered really bad. So this is right before that era of them doing the department store stuff. So if you ever want to know what a real Chicago boot was like, this is real leather. Like the interior of this is like actual leather. It's not. It's no joke. Like that's real leather. I mean, after all these years, the lining on the tongue is still good, and if you look close, it's stamped with the size 13. And that's still intact. These are some of the kinds of boots that a lot of rhythm skaters, especially the older rhythm skaters, would give an arm and a leg for. I mean, it's just beautiful. Like the whole thing is just gorgeous.
So for me, it was just too big.
I didn't know
it was too big until like a year later. I literally bought these. I think around this time last year, I think when I actually bought these.
Yeah. And I mean, it just goes to show, like, if you wear a 13 and like a Rydell or something like that, yeah, it definitely doesn't always translate to being a 13 in a different brand. Go ahead, man.
Look how like big these are compared to these. If you can see that, like,
oh yeah,
this is supposed to be one size bigger than this, but obviously this looks like a 14 or 15, and then this is 12.
Yeah, but they really didn't run 100% like true to a lot of the sizes, especially like a Rydell size. They're really, really, really cool, man. I really like these. The build was beautiful. I really wish it would have worked out.
That looks maybe a little bit short.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But where was your toe in this one? Where was your toe in that?
Let's find out.
We're a couple of skate nerds, so don't mind us.
Toe's right here.
Your toe is up all the way back.
So my toe is like right here.
Yeah.
Right here, and I got all this space.
Yeah.
So between here to here.
So all your control.
All my controls
out the window. Yeah. Yeah, that's it's important to make sure that a boot fits correct, whether you love it or not. If the thing doesn't fit right, then nothing else is going to work the way you plan it. So that's kind of what brings us to this, because this actually fits the foot way more snugly. So what I'm going to be doing is taking this plate off of here. I'm going to take this ice blade off. And
Arius Platinum on there.
Arius Platinum's going on.
Which I think it's going to be nice. I am worried about
the
really being a little too short. But
I think it's going to be really entertaining. I think that it's it'll help your control a lot.
Control's gonna be a whole lot better.
You know, it's just proof. Like, you don't always have to have like a really stiff boot to get that. Like, the biggest, most important thing in terms of control is making sure that whatever it is actually freaking fits. And just because you fit inside of it doesn't mean it's a correct fit. Like, what's most important is that your foot fills it up.
Right.
That's a proper fit. It isn't, well, I just wanted a little bit of room because I'm claustrophobic or whatever dumb excuse. I don't even know where people come up with this. But then when they're like, yeah, I keep turning and it wants to go straight, it's because your whole boot's too big.
I noticed I kind of had to like swing my leg to turn in a lot of cases because of that.
Yeah. Yeah. This will fix that a lot.
But so I noticed that I know with I guess with ice skate mounts, you got 4 holes back here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if that's standard or not. And then you got whatever holes back here.
Well, I mean, it varies a little bit,
I assume.
And
I can see that there's some stuff here.
Yeah. Oh, and those are basically the brad nails that hold that heel stack together. And you get that on anything. Yeah. You're gonna have that on almost anything with a leather sole.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Right there?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now, do you think those holes will get in the way of putting this on there?
No, not at all. Not at all. But then, for something like that, if they would have, what I do is I tape the inside of the boot off with automotive masking tape, right over top of that, flat, and then I fill the holes from the outside with a epoxy with a resin, a clear one that dries within 24 hours. This stuff's rock hard. That's what I use to plug them. Been doing that for a long time now. But I just kind of figured I'd answer a few questions and show you what's possible. Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing this is on there, but.
Oh, of course.
What? So you said this is leather right here?
Yep.
Whatever this is right here? Or we got plastic?
That's leather. That's leather. But this is just to show you what else is possible. You can do all kinds of things with these. You could mount ice boots. I've seen inline boots done.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that I would actually be interested in.
Yeah.
I don't really like the way inline skates look.
I don't really like the way inline skates exist.
So you can put a rocker on a roller skate boot and that'd be able to work?
What? No. What?
That's what you said, right? You said inline.
You could put you could put a quad plate on an inline boot. I've seen that done. I've seen that done.
But can you put a rocker on a roller skate boot?
What? No. How? Why? What?
No,
you're right though.
Well, no, I have seen like I heard they're expensive, but those like people who want to train ice skating outside will get like an ice boot and then have a
what are you doing, girl?
A rocker that's meant to emulate a blade. I have seen that.
She just wants in on this.
Have you heard? Have you seen those? Where it's an ice skate boot, but it has a rocker.
Oh yeah. I have. I know what you're talking about. Snoop, come on, dear. Come on. Go on. She's here to investigate. But all right, this is TJ. There's Kyren and Chinook. Hopefully, y'all found it informative and entertaining. Tune in next time. I don't know what we're gonna have on there, but hopefully it'll be something you like. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and also read Roller Skater. That's ROLLERSK8R.com. Peace.